Alright, here we go. So we're playing some mutants this time. So I'm gonna start off with emergency teleport. Emergency teleport is going to grab number 5. Um, I probably, I think I did this right. So yeah, basically I try to send as much as I could into the graveyard, and I accidentally activated this card, summoning this card out, which I did not want to do. I should have waited, to be honest. And he goes ahead and kaijus. He should have kaiju mutant beast, which would have been a little bit smarter. But it's okay, whatever. Ultimus is going to negate this card right here, and of course he is going to activate Crusadia Testament. Then he's going to go into Regulex, but all of his shit is getting banished. This motherfucker got so deep into the combo and shit, and trying to like focus on breaking my board that he forgot that Macrocosmos was on the field, banishing all of his shit. So pretty powerful card. All right, so let's go into the next match. All right, so we got emergency teleport again in this hand, which is not too common, but I do like it when it's in the deck. So he has Dark Room of Nightmare. So I'm assuming this is a burn deck, and this Lord of Heavenly Spears is going to be pretty annoying. So I'm just going to dig through my deck, look for something. I grab Mutant Cry, which is pretty powerful for this deck. If you can always have this card kind of set, it's pretty good card. One of the better cards for the deck. I'm going to activate Mutant Fusion right here. This will allow me to go into Ultimus. Ultimus is a good way to negate some of these traps and stuff like that. It's also a good way to negate like spell cards, or to even stop this Lord of Heavenly Spear, so when he goes to activate it, I can negate it. So he activates Lord of Heavenly Spears. Of course, I'm going to negate this card. And then he ends up kaijuing my Ultimus, which is pretty stupid. He probably should have kaijued first and then activated his Lord of Heavenly. He gives me a Lava Golem. And then I'm just going to use Mutant Cry to pop his last final card right here. Let's see what that card was. Dimensional Wall. And now the Lava Golem that he gave me is now something that he has to clear off my side of the field, or he is absolutely fucked. Absolutely fucked. So he burns me for a little bit more, and then I'm going to attack right here. He's going to activate. This is the funniest thing. Look, I knew, for some reason I knew it was a magic cylinder. For some fucking reason I knew it was a magic cylinder. But how can I absolutely stop this magic cylinder if I respond to it with the second effect of Mutant Synthesis, where this card, it reads, this face-up card is unaffected by the effects of opponent's cards. Once you activate this, it fucks over Magic Cylinder because it can't stop it. It becomes unaffected. Targeting does not affect it. So, of course, he still loses the match. GG's bitch. It's a good thing I'm smarter and I knew which one to attack with. Now we're going to go into the final duel. And I know you guys like the mutant background. Isn't this pretty cool? So we're going to start off with Maxi. Why not? He's going to do Swap Frog, and of course I don't want him getting anything set up. This is before the Toad ban. I don't want him using Toad against me. So of course he doesn't make any further plays because he was under Maxi as well. I'm going to use my card to go ahead and start making my plays. He changed my card into defense mode. Face down defense, which does not stop anything. It's still on the field, so it's completely fine by me. He banishes a Clash. Clash I don't care about. This card is literally just to give me, like, I don't really care about Clash if I'm being honest. This card just gives me a draw one when I attack. This card right here can pop his Swap Frog, and I'm going to activate Maxi yet again. So every time he goes and makes a special summon, I'm going to be drawing. Oh wow. And then he goes into this card. This card returns cards back to the opponent's hand, goes into Downer. This goes into Zeus. But by doing this combo right here, basically all he's done is just put everything back into my hand. If he clears my field, I have Imperm. I can Imperm his Zeus. He won't be able to use the effect twice. And if he does, it'll have 0 material, and Imperm will pretty much shut him down. So I'm just trying to bait out his Zeus, which is what he actually does, is Zeus me right here. And then I'm just going to Imperm this so he can't use the effect again. Emergency teleport. Now, all of that craziness happened before my main phase even started. This deck is so good, but it's so like unfun to play when you're playing against like some crazy decks that got more gas. So he's going to try to activate his Zeus, but it does not matter. I send his Zeus back. And now it's my turn to punish him. I have a Omni Negate here. Everything that he plays gets banished. I have a Monster Negate here, and then I also have Mutant Expansion. I'm going to negate that card. His Ronin Toad is banned now, and he goes into Chalice and just attacks and loses because he knew that he had nothing left. Nothing left. He wasn't going to be able to do much of anything, so GG's, my boy.